He's sipping tea while he floats.
And my lunch got interrupted. How dare? Could you spill a drop on the sword? Maybe that'll work. I don't know anymore.
He ignores her.
You know I like you. You know I like you, but you're pushing it. She should, but she stopped talking.
Oh, she's not gonna like him very soon.
Probably not.
A few hours later, so after the guards had arrived at the tavern, only to find that Saber truly had been long gone, it was ordered by Lord Merrick that you all return to the palace. After all, your meeting was going to be there in the next hour and be a safer place to discuss those matters.
And have I transferred back to Claus?
Yes, if that was what you chose to do, then yes.
Yeah, she went back to Claus, and then she's grumbling in the back of his head. Nobody lets me have any lunch around here. Saber owes me cake.
I believe he owes a lot of people cake.
You're not the one who keeps being accused for being a necromancer. Grumpy Chewy.
I don't get what everyone's so on about the necromancy thing.
I know, right?
It's not like it's a crime or anything.
Some people think
yes.
it's a crime against nature. Otherwise...
yes,
hang on.
yes, that is a crime. It is literally a crime.
Yeah. Crime. Crime against what?
Aside from the crime against nature thing, a crime against humanity? I don't know.
Nature. That's always...
You are raising the dead from their natural state of being dead.
Yes. Now explain to me. If dead can be raised using natural forces, how is the process of ceasing to be dead cease to be natural? After all, you have vampires and other undead in the world. What point does magic doing magic in a world full of magic cease to be natural?
Yeah, see, that's one of the problems. You're trying to use logic against something that's somewhat illogical.
Okay, so
Also,
at this point,
Can you say all of this in character and out loud during the middle of a meeting?
well, hang on. I was trying to point something out.
Whisper
a few hours before the meeting.
That's what I'm asking. Like, are you saying this in the middle of the meeting, or is this like on the way there?
On the way there.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Just checking, because I believe you would probably be expecting some very hostile reactions depending on who was in the room if you said that in earshot.
So, well, Whisper, why do you object to me setting up house inside your mind?
Me? I have objection to anyone setting up inside my mind.
Even though
After all, I have quite a few... No, simply because I have quite a few secrets that I don't want people coming out. Not necessarily my own secrets, mind you. That being said, who's actually present at the moment, Shay? To me.
Okay. So you'll be walking with Lord Merrick and a few of his guards, but I'm presuming that all of you are keeping your voices down so to, not be overheard by everyone. And given you are outside and with a large crowd of thumping footsteps, it is not that difficult to, not be heard by people you don't want to be heard by.
Is Ghost Lady communicating? How is Ghost Lady communicating? Psychically?
That would be up to Ari to answer.
Usually, I try and keep it telepathic if anyone other than you four are around. Even Sebastian is sometimes a little on my fence.
So can
If anyone is around.
Are you capable of hearing Whisper's thoughts at the moment?
But only the ones that you wish me to. I try very hard not to pry.
Whisper says, "Can you put together a little chat room for us and our friends?"
I usually do.
Alright.
Hello, boys.
So,
she brings all 5 of us sort of into a little consciousness.
Oh no, it's Jack Vic 2.0!
All right, as soon as Kun comes into the chat room, you just hear screaming.
Kun.
Why is he caps looking?
Apologies, I needed to get that out.
Yes,
That's alright.
You
all the
eliminate us.
just briefly, all that you hear from freaking Korim's mind is murder, 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 murder. Fucking saber.
Mm-hmm. You were saying.
So while I was up late last night, pretending to be sick, snooping around the castle, doing things I probably shouldn't have been doing, I had a close run-in last night.
With what?
You really got cut out there, Jeremy. What'd you say?
I had a close run-in with Mia last night.
He didn't see you, did he?
That's exactly. Honestly, if he did see me, would I be here announcing it while next to the one who can dispel the enchantments? By the way, if you need to prove to the party I'm not enchanted right now, feel free to give me a good whack.
Tap him on the shoulder.
I don't think you did it hard enough.
Both of you.
Actually, you're right. I want to punch him right now, but if I do, where can I get more attention from others?
Children.
Whack him harder, Klaus! Harder! Harder! Harder!
Now, now that we're on the topic of Mia, I believe it is high time we had a bit of a private meeting between all of us. After we're done, I'd like us, if we could, have a quiet sit down so we can discuss the topic of Mia. I don't think anyone outside of this circle should be in.
I can only
If
promise
we
sit down. I will not promise it will be quiet.
Especially since we learned something rather interesting about you.
Yeah, okay.
As it so happens, he turns to them with a smile. I intend to lay my chips on the table, if we can actually get that chance.
As quite carefully reminded me, you had a few hours of walking, about an hour of walking before you get to the palace, so you could have a conversation.
Walking? No. After the first 2 minutes of walking, Whisper would have been like,
Okay,
what is this weird?
Okay. An hour of walking / floating / mind hiking.
No. Whisper would have called a carriage after the first 2 minutes.
Actually, good point. You would have taken. Now that I think about it, you all would have taken a carriage. So you have time while sitting in the carriage, because you are free to all sit in the same carriage with each other, to have that mental conversation on the way to the palace, because you're going to the central palace.
Meeting of the Ancients. Fun.
Indeed.
Well, how about a pre-meeting of the ancients, Whisper says to the group. So, Mia.
We don't like him.
Naturally. And when Mia dominated... So, let's have that conversation. When Mia dominated my mind and that of my butler, he gave me instructions to meet him. It is possible that he will not show himself, and that he would instead have one of his subordinates rendezvous. However, it is more likely he intended to meet me himself, so as to give new orders and weave further devilry upon me. That being said, he will likely not arrive there alone. I am not sure whether or not he intends to keep Saber on him at that instant. I hear that Saber is actually out and about right now and not at his side, so it is very possible. Still, a dangerous opportunity presents itself to us, one that will not likely happen upon us again. At the present, we have not gone public about his power over mine, and thus he should have no reason to believe that I or Sebastian have managed to escape hold of his spells. As such, as of now,
Jeremy?
Yes?
Jeremy? That was for the previous night.
Yes?
You did not show up. You did not show up for it. Therefore, by process of elimination, it would have confirmed to him that you somehow escaped his hold.
Say
Not
again?
necessarily. It could easily have been that. It could easily be that, considering that Whisper was under close watch, that it's entirely possible that Whisper simply wasn't able to make it in order and get away from his captors.
I'm
A
pretty.
possibility,
I'm pretty.
indeed.
Yeah, I'm pretty. It's. We don't know if King Mir's power works off of Death Note logic. Or if you can't fulfill the condition, you just die of a heart attack.
A possibility, indeed.
Alright. Now, I think it's time we put our chips on the table, so to speak. Under normal circumstances, I would not suggest such a thing. However, the situation being as it is, and the stakes being what they are, I believe some trust is in order. As you know, I have not told you who I am, nor have I given you my real name, and for personal reasons, I cannot go into without putting people I love in danger. No, I cannot fully reveal all. Yet, still, I must ask that what I share with you now never leave this carriage. Do you agree to these terms? Can we trust each other?
I have sworn an oath of honesty. I cannot tell a lie. I do expect the
As
same.
have I.
However, to tell the truth and to not lie are two very different things.
Whisper smiles. My thoughts exactly. Very well. What of the rest of you?
What is the truth, really?
Lost are we?
We just lost her. There we go. She's back. Trust is difficult to come by to begin with. But as things are at the moment, in all honesty, we don't really have that much of a choice when it comes to who we can trust.
I would
So-
like to think. Oh,
You are in agreement. I'm
Say again,
assuming
please,
that
sorry?
for the-
I didn't finish. Go ahead and whisper.
I was basically confirming. I was having him. I was reiterating his words. So you are in agreement.
Yes.
Very well. Everyone else?
I would like to think that I have proven trustworthy. I understand anyone's hesitation to trust me. After all, I am a moving pile of mist who can raise the dead. In order for them to do my bidding, I understand the hesitation. But I hope that I have instilled enough trust in the rest of you that you will believe me when I say I honestly don't know much, but I'm here if you need me.
Excellent. So, is that everyone?
Klaus?
Yeah, Klaus has been sitting quietly and just chewing his lip. You speak a lot about trust for someone who hasn't actually told us some of your plans. For someone who keeps going behind our backs. If you want my trust, you have to promise not to do that anymore.
Be fair, the only time I've gone behind my backs, you haven't asked. I will never outright lie to you. However, when it comes to the safety of the people I care about, I will not put them in jeopardy by revealing their secrets. Do you understand?
I am not in the habit of putting others in danger.
But
Then we are in agreement.
But we
I
still
just do not
expect
know
the
if I can
courtesy.
trust you.
We expect the courtesy if you ever do something stupid or outrageous.
Like,
Well,
say...
sneaking out last night and nearly running into Mir? Yes, I've already come clean about that.
No.
How about trying to hire Saber?
Was that a big secret? I'm pretty sure I made that offer with guards in the room. Whisper turns to the other guards. If you so much as utter a word of what is said in here, I assure you you will be speaking privately with me and the king.
With
What, did he say that the gods could be bought? Did he also say the
No.
sky is blue? He's talking to them. Kuhn and Klaus.
That was not intended to be a secret, and I did not intend anyone to believe that my offer to Saber would be a secret. I was genuinely interested to see where and how the mind of Saber worked. Is he the sort of person who can be bought and his loyalty changed so easily? I wanted to see how the man thought, so I made the offer. Whether or not he took it or not was completely beside the point. As for whether or not we managed to take the forest, I believe someone with Saber's skills might be useful. If, however, we were to take someone like him, I would probably insist on some kind of security on him, perhaps manacled head to toe.
I wonder
Klaus
how
just
he'd feel
shakes his
about
head.
a ghost. I wonder how he'd feel about a ghost chaperone.
Yeah, Klaus is just
Yeah.
shaking his head because apparently nobody's getting his point.
As
Well,
long
you
as
have
he's
my
okay
word
with...
you have my word not to endanger your family or friends. I just hope you have the same courtesy towards mine.
Very well. On that note, my real name is Nathaniel. I will not disclose my last name for obvious reasons. I am the firstborn and future count of a powerful and influential family within the Golden Alliance. I have hidden my name. I have hidden my name and changed my appearance in order to further protect them from the deeds I must perform serving the Red Tigers. Furthermore, I have, since I was 8 years old, been training for the sole purpose of one day entering the forest and returning with news as how to conquer her. I am a capable seaman and navigator, and was personally trained in swordsmanship and tactics by a retired pirate lord. Furthermore, like all members of my family, I possess a strong connection to the wind. This is due in full to our blood, which long ago, our story has it, was mixed with that of a powerful Jin who married into the family. As you have likely already figured out, I was born with a rather strong affinity for that blood, and lately my power has been growing. Sadly, at the moment, influence over the wind and air is and are the absolute limit of my power. And I can also, I suppose, subtly control and move objects through the air at will with great dexterity. I can also control air pressure. Not only can I fly, but lately I think I have grown strong enough to perhaps carry another in the wind alongside myself. Haven't tried yet, though. And that's about it. There is more, but I think I have said all that need be.